let them go. They keep stopping me from going where I'm supposed to go. I don't know, it's like every single time, bitch, you running through my mind. I be locked and loaded.
Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you're doing great. August 12th. It is co-worker Megan's birthday today, so gotta wish her happy birthday. And also, she is the co-host of the Asian Sensations show. So excited to move that into a show program. Got a lot of interviews going on today, team meeting, some one-on-ones. So let's go make it happen, shall we? Woo! The downside of eating or taking vitamins is that I drink a ton of water, so that way I avoid getting like backed up. I don't want to create kidney stones with all these minerals and vitamins. So then I'm just downing a ton of water. And that means I'm having a lot of bio breaks. All right, everybody, 6:30, heading home. Getting some final emails out. Just trying to make sure we're ready for tomorrow. Starts bright and early, 8, 9, 10. Break for lunch. Then a 12, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Gotta keep rolling. Okay, everybody, finally heading out of the office. So let's see. The recruiter, she was heading out of the town today on vacation, so wanted to make sure that we got some stuff done before she headed out of town. 10:30 ended up not showing up, so got to the office a little bit before 8. Was able to get some emails out, get prepped for the 9 o'clock meeting. Had a one-on-one with Max. When it comes to coaching, I want to be able to make sure that I'm giving them the opportunity to speak more, and then I'm asking good questions to dig in what's going well. Identify if there's any training that needs to be done, identify if we need to schedule some things up. So Max and I looked at the calendar, some different things that he wanted to do from a training perspective, and so we scheduled some different time for that. So that way the focus on the one-on-one coaching is to identify different things that need to get done and not to derail it by getting into a off-the-cuff training. Would rather want the training to be focused and dialed in instead of just being hodgepodge, just thrown together right there on the fly. Next was, came in here, sorry, had the team meeting, talked about how from a goals perspective, we have a tendency to overstate what we're going to do in 5 years, but then overstate what we're going to do in 1 year, but then understate what we can do in 5 years. And talked about how there's a few people, Julia Child, getting out to starting a TV show right at a cooking school, and then 4 years later winning an Emmy, and then after that. There was the guys who started Home Depot. They were fired actually from their home improvement jobs, and 3 years later, Home Depot was revenues of $1 billion. So really, really cool what you can accomplish in 5 years if you really give yourself the runway and then the time and attention that's required to get there. And then then had a one-on-one with Megan, the recruiter, making sure that everybody's dialed in, ready to go. Had an interview at 12, went really well, moving in the process. And then after that had a 1 o'clock call, finished that at 2, then a 3 o'clock interview, finished that. Then a one-on-one quick conversation with managing director. He was on vacation, so we're just catching up with where everything's at and making sure that we're tight on our process and being consistent. Consistency has a tendency to overshadow any of the faults that we might make if we're consistent on the good habits. So, and let's say the onboarding process of finding talent, if we're constantly bringing in new people to interview, we're going to find those right people that match our culture and where we're headed. If not, then we're left to the mercy of small numbers. Turns out.
Meant to be true to you, a legend in the making, make the best of every moment. Cause nothing lasts forever, but forever I'll be focused. Focus on the now, never, this my testimony. Yeah, that's my testimony. I'm about to take all of you out, nobody's safe, you're playing it safe.